Hey everybody, here we are, one of the faves, Simple Solutions today. Rolling off of our amazing sex series today, we're going to get right into the yes and the no's, right? Keep it simple. Simple Solutions. How can Damon and Katoya help you? From running groceries to taking showers to initiation to co-signing for baby mom. Let's get into it.
What's going on, good people? Welcome back. Another episode. Summing up with the Summoners. It's your boy Damon.
Hey, Katoya.
You know what it is. We're here. And we did it. We are done with the sex series. Thank y'all so much. A lot of fun. So good. If you missed it, check it out. Before you listen to this, pause. Maybe go back. You just got 5 episodes. It was good conversation. Good dialogue. Good topics.
Just get to just search around. If you missed it, no worries.
No worries.
Just go to it.
It's there.
It's there.
For you.
Yeah.
So we're coming off of that and we're jumping into one of our favorite type of episodes. If you've been with us, you know it well. Simple Solutions. If you don't,
I gotta know my role.
Please, that was good. You got another role. You can tell them if it's our first time. What is Simple Solutions?
Simple Solutions is where we surf the interwebs and we find dialogue that is going on out there in the relationship world, whether dating or married or divorced, whatever it might be. And they go to the web and they ask them for advice, and we answer their questions unknowingly, right? They know nothing of this. We say thank you for this intriguing perspective. Let's talk about it and give you a simple, quick solution. And that's what it is.
I love it. I'm excited. We haven't done this in a while.
Yeah, sex was
5 weeks, so it's been a minute. Let's get into
a simple solution.
Let's go. All right, I'm gonna start us off. Number 1, Simple Solutions.
Hello.
My wife thinks I'm tripping to co-sign for my baby mama's apartment. Who's really tripping here? Simple Solutions.
Co-signing is never a good thing.
Oof. She's
it's like
never,
very few.
Very few.
The only people I would most likely co-sign for would be my children one day. I don't foresee that being for anyone else.
You didn't jump to the parents.
My parents better not need me to co-sign.
So
I mean, if something happens, I suppose. But
sure, but they should be fine.
Yeah.
All right, so no BFFs, tier 1. Your tier 1 best friends, your BFFs. But you want co-sign.
I only say probably because I had a friend offer something really grand to me one time, and I was like, that touched my heart. Like it was such a kind. Yeah, it was just she only offered it. It was something really large, and I was like, that was extremely kind.
Sure.
And so, yeah, in the position that we are in now, it could just be for our children. But if in time we had more income and had better established,
Sure. Life was a little different.
Life was different, then I would feel more comfortable. If I had the flexibility to afford that. Because that's what you're saying when you co-sign. You have the flexibility to let this fall back on you and be your responsibility. And at this point, I'm only super comfortable doing that for
your kids.
our children one day.
I respect that. Simple Solutions.
So my answer is, it's a big deal, but I understand that it's your baby mama, which means you're taking care of the child. But I still think it's a big deal.
Yeah. Simple Solutions. And let's be a caveat here, especially if it's your first time. We know that all of these situations are not quote unquote simple. We tried to in a 30-minute episode keep them simple. We're back. I say run with it because I'm gonna assume the best that you got a good baby mama. Shout out to her. 2, I'm gonna assume the best that you're trying to. I'm gonna assume the best as well. You're trying to be a dad who's there.
You are
I respect that. You want your kids to be in a safe environment. You want them to be in a loving home that you're gonna go and pick them up and say hello and drop them off. So you want that security, although you're away. So I can only imagine the tension there. My wife thinks I'm tripping to co-sign for my baby mama's apartment. Who's really tripping here? So you want to provide some stability while also putting yourself and your immediate family, specifically your wife and you, and if you have any other kids as well over here, right? In limbo. So I've never had to co-sign that on that side. So I can only imagine. I've heard about it. I mean, working in leasing and things, how it can go bad. I would assume, right?
I got some folks. I wish they had a couple.
That's a good
Who
question,
else
though.
can I bother?
That's a good question, though. It's
You
tough.
don't have the money.
Yeah, it's tough. Because, correct me if I'm wrong. Nothing is bad if it goes well. It only
100%.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
If it goes well, then you will never be contacted, never needed anything. But they owe one payment, two payment, that could affect both of y'all's credit. Or,
Worse.
It affects them and then it goes. Yeah, it's just like you're a credit file.
Gotcha. Good thoughts. That's good.
So yeah, I almost feel like we could have did it. If the baby mama's a good standing with your baby mama, bad standing with your baby mama, like based on track records, that would really.
Well, if you had a bad baby mama, I'm like, go ahead and go to court and get that kid. That's why I would have easily
transitioned. Which is
transitioned
what I'm
to.
also saying. Like he don't sound like the child coming to his life on full time is the option. So it's like he's just trying to take care of them, which is really noble.
It is. What's next?
Somebody's like, no, he ought to be taking care of them. All right, but listen, we know enough folks that don't. So
Facts.
All right, my friend said she'd be okay if I married her husband if she died before us. UGH. No. She was upset though. She's insane, right? Why is she upset?
Because I saw this a couple times on social media here, right? Simple Solutions, where they were like, one person was like, let me be very clear. And it was a long post. It's very funny. If we're friends, right, real friends, I do not want you to marry my spouse if I die. I don't want you to think that you're doing something for me. I don't want you to think that you're helping out my kids. She was like, I do not. If you love me, it's a very long post on Facebook. I do not, trending. I do not want you to marry my spouse if we were close friends. So when I saw that, I saw this as well, where it's like, all right, my friend said, okay, yeah, I marry your husband. Like, she's single, right? I'll marry your husband if you die, type of deal.
Oh, yeah,
she's upset though.
Would have to be single.
She's insane, right? Simple Solutions. I'm dead. And I'm like, all right, David, listen. Take care of my wife. Take care of my kids. David's one of my best friends. Right? That's what's happening here.
It's just, that would all have to be mutual. Can't just be like, hey, go get my wife,
Like biblical times.
Yes.
All right. So, Cain is dead. I am now your husband to provide for you, Sarah.
I think it's really, I feel like I would feel some type of way that happened between two married couples. Like,
if we both were
all
like,
of my friends are married, but if like I died and then their spouse died,
we're both 60.
That could be a really beautiful love story. I'm okay with that.
Wow.
It doesn't bother me. I'm dead. Like, and sometimes those are some of the closest relationships. And now y'all are kind of around with your grief, and that's kind of sad.
I don't like that.
You
because then we both gonna have stories about you if you gone.
60.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna be out here in these streets, 60, healthy.
I don't think it matters. I've actually seen that a couple of times.
You seen what?
Like I've seen some older white couples, and they'll just be like, yeah. Well, anything. Jenny and I, we were together, and they were married.
They were married,
and then we became friends, and now we're
together.
Yeah. But I think it's I think it's fine. I think it's super weird with a single person.
You're 42. 42, I'm young. I'm still young and thriving. You said 60. I'm 42.
Yeah, I think it should only happen like that.
I was in high school.
I just thought that's all too soon. That's all too real.
Okay.
Just like this is too real. Talking to your single friend. You don't talk to your single friend about
that's cool.
Yeah, it's weird for a single relationship because
I'm like, are you eyeing?
There's still a real opportunity if something goes wrong.
Like I could die tomorrow. You eyeing already?
It's a little awkward. I just don't know why she brought it up and then got upset. Like, why are you getting mad? You the one who brought up this whole weird scenario.
I married Damon. Whoa.
Okay, I mean, like when I'm dead.
When I'm dead.
Like, just say that when I'm dead.
Hey, if you die. Actually, put it at the beginning of the sentence.
Like, don't try to kill me. I don't know. It's an awkward conversation.
It is.
What's your thoughts?
Oh, no, that's a no. That's just a no.
Just a no.
There's too many people in the world. Swipe. How about that? Next up. This girl I was dating said I was disrespectful because I asked her if a $50 date was enough for a quality date. She cussed me out. What do y'all think? Is $50 enough for a quality date? Simple Solutions.
What you got?
I think so. We were talking about this with the coffee date. I think a date could cost no dollars.
You said quality.
Now, dude, I think a quality date could cost $0. You could have a dope, straight up, no jokes. Damon, you've been out the game for a long time. I hear you. a quality date to get to know a person, which I would assume is your goal for a date, to get to know them better, you could as simply take a walk. You could as simply go to their house and watch TV, chat, get to know them. Like, if we're being, if you can't see, if you ain't watching on YouTube, you watch your face. As simply as that. I do not think that you have to spend money, man or woman, big money especially, for a quality date. Simple solutions.
I agree.
I feel like you got a caveat.
I agree. I just think there's different goals to a date. Right?
There's no, without doubt.
So
first date, I don't know you.
Quality, fancy, impressing. Like, I think there's levels. You know, like me and Damon are, you know, I'm mad when we eat up $50. I'm like, what is this? Why is it just
$72.38?
What did we eat?
I told you not to get that margarita.
But this is our money, so it looks different, you know. But then I also have a single friend right now who's been dating. She's like, please stop taking me out to eat.
Come on now.
How about we just like go?
But what's her reason? Why she say that?
One, she's like, this is messing up my goals. Two,
physically.
Like, I'm tired of eating every time. Like, we can get to know each other doing a different activity. Because the goal and where she is right now is just getting to know people. So it's like, we don't have to do that over like a fancy dinner. Like, we don't have to make the dinner so the focus. We could let's think out of the box and do something different.
Yes.
Although she did get a coffee day opportunity, and she was like, "Oh, this coffee day, I don't even want."
But that's because.
Yeah, but I've been followed up with her on the coffee day because I bet it went really well.
But why didn't she want to do the coffee day?
But she don't really like coffee.
That's it. That's the reason.
She had this philosophy that people like do these cheap dates first, so that they get to know, so they ain't gotta spend no money, which I also appreciate.
Yes.
Knowing who she is right now, she is out dating. Dating multiple people.
Oh, okay, yes.
And therefore, they probably are too. So if you taking 2 to 3 people on a date a week or every 2 weeks.
Gas $5? Are you crazy?
Yeah,
Are you sick?
I think you should be conscious of like your expenses.
Absolutely.
And all of that. You just trying to get to know somebody. Go to the park. I do agree. Go to the park. Those are quality, and those will actually be probably more interesting right now in this stage of your relationship than trying to be so impressing.
Pull up.
You do that like third date. You want to get dressed
Pull up. Y'all take a walk. Sit on a bench. Play Wordle together. Go get some ice cream. Boom. You look up 2 hours. You laughed. You got to know each other better. You walked.
Yeah.
It's different than just going to get breadsticks, getting the pasta, saying goodbye.
It's just like I hate birthday dinners.
Yeah.
So.
We both hate birthday dinners. That's another conversation.
As long as I have like 6 people. You trying to have more than 6?
Tops.
I gotta work the table. I gotta go down to the
12
end.
people here. You don't know him. She don't know you. So how do you know Shantae? Get out of here. Hilarious.
Anyway, so $50 should be sufficient if you're creative.
100% agree on that.
Right.
Got it.
But if you trying to go for a nice dinner, then that's not enough.
Yes, that's true too. 100% true. We got some more coming your way. Quick break. We're back.
So I don't really love to cook as the primary cook in this family. However, what I do like is to jazz up the meals when I do cook, right? I'm looking for spices, seasonings, dry rubs, and I found a good place. It is Artisan Dry Goods made by beautiful Briny C. So a little bit of everything to spice up, jazz up your meal. It is a local store right here in Atlanta, but ready to ship out to you all over the world.
Absolutely, and they're legit. I'm gonna be honest with you here. Forbes, The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and Oprah's magazine. And you know Oprah only gonna promote the good stuff. All right, so check them out. Instagram, beautiful Briny C. Make your kitchen better. All right, I'm talking about real good ingredients, urban gardens, local farms, so it's good for your taste buds, good for your body. Check them out, and let's get to the episode. We are back. Check them out. Beautiful Briny C. All right, let's keep it going here. Super Solutions with background 2. All right, let's get into it. Next one up. A big argument just happened because my hubby put on cologne and a new outfit to run to the store. Was I being paranoid? Simple Solutions.
I just think that if you paranoid for that, you have reason to be.
Okay.
But I also think that is random unless he doesn't wear cologne often.
Well, he got it in the house.
Yeah, but you got cologne in the house too. But if you spray something before you went to the grocery store, I'd be like, dang, why you putting on cologne? Like, yeah. I mean, I ain't never seen you do that. So that would be
I work on every morning too.
I would. Yes, you do. You do. But
it would seem like if I was running a Target. I'm with some detergent.
What?
You changing your shirt?
Although I've been walking by some men who have been smelling so good, and I'm like, that smells so good, but it was also very overwhelming. Like out of nowhere.
Too much?
No, just like
wasn't expecting.
Yeah, like, oh, okay.
Woo. 4:30.
You sprayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Like you wanted me to smell you.
Like they had a bottle and they put it back on at lunch, like a refresher.
It was just very like, you just don't get big gushes of smell like that no more, I don't think.
Simple solutions. If flip it, right? If you were bad finna run out, go get these two things. You would what?
I would like put on makeup stuff to go run errands.
I don't think you would like if you were looking like nothing. I don't think I've ever seen you go from nothing looking amazing.
I'd be looking like nothing.
Everybody look like nothing when they're home. You ain't brush your teeth.
Me.
No, everybody. Everybody look like nothing. Everybody look like nothing.
You're supposed to be like, girl, I love you when you look like nothing.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Right, I'm just saying, so when everybody look like nothing.
You look back on some of these podcasts, I look like nothing.
Yawning.
My bad.
Right? But you go back and look at your mate, like, whoa, that's a where you going? Like, how long you going? But I think you hit something on the head, though. We've said it many times when we talk about simple solutions. It can feel like, right, this paranoia, this angst is potentially there because of potentially some stuff that has happened in the past of your relationship. If that's the case, then those are definitely conversations, communication, you know what this podcast is about, that you may need to have, right? So, hey, if you're going to be busted at home, you be busted in the streets. I respect that, okay? You keep bustedness all the way through. Don't be looking busted for me in the house, and then you go and look nice for the Target cashier. Nah, we ain't doing that, big dog. So I do get that right here. But I think that paranoia, if it ain't got no validity, settle down, boo. Settle down.
It's true.
All right, next up, let's keep it moving. All right, here we go. Men, do you go to the store to buy sanitary napkins for your wife? Simple solutions? Absolutely. Who? First off, let me before I get into my spiel and Couture jump in here. I was today years old. Okay, I was today years old.
Right now.
Getting ready for this episode when I found out that people were calling them sanitary napkins. And I was seconds years old when Couture affirmed that they are called sanitary napkins. I've never heard this phrase. I've never seen this phrase written in copy. I ain't never seen it in movies, social media. I've never, at 35 years old, known them to be called sanitary napkins.
It is literally what is on the packaging.
Never. On any packaging? Tampons, pads?
Not tampons, but pads.
The pads.
Mm-hmm.
That's a terrible name.
That's what they're called.
That's a terrible name.
They're sanitary napkins.
That's terrible.
It is a bad
name. Who made that
It
market?
doesn't make a lot of sense.
Ooh.
They're not very sanitary.
Not very sanitary.
No.
And they're not napkins.
They're not sanitary no matter how you do it. Whether before or after, it's just not.
No, weak a napkin is.
It's a lot going on.
It's very weak.
It is a pad. Yes, every man should have to deal with that. The same way if you're using condoms, everybody need to go buy the condoms. Everybody need to buy the sanitary napkins. You should, if they got yeast infection, you can get whatever they need. Just like medicine.
just like medicine.
Trust me, you're going to want to make sure she got what she needs, especially at this time. So if she don't have what she need in this stage of the cycle, it's not going to be good.
No.
So make sure everybody got what they need.
I also found it funny.
And know the kind, the type, the color.
Got no type of color. I also found it funny, especially growing up and especially when I was getting early engaged or getting into marriage. I would see classic tropes. Just when you think about tropes, like in just certain type of characters and roles, that's very common. These are just some, but two that I saw a lot that frustrated me were the unable dad. Right, mom goes away, the house blows up, kids are all over the place, and then it was this embarrassed guy, right, boyfriend or husband, like, man, I gotta go. Like he's sitting in the car waiting 8 minutes. Gotta go get pads. He tries to get 8 other things, covers them up. I'm just like, what do we? I personally, I'm speaking for myself. I have no problem to go up there and buy it alone, like nothing else. I'm not gonna get juice to cover it. There's no Gatorade. There's no. I don't make a joke to the cashier. You know how I be, big dog.
Pads in hand.
Pads in hand. Just on my shoulder like a boombox in the '80s, just walking around. Boom. Just right there, the full 36 pack. Right? Not messing around.
I also believe everybody should try one of the cups. Those are wonderful.
Pro cup.
If you want to get you a cup. You still might need a pad for the first couple of days. Just throwing that out.
Pro cup, man. Get some UGC content for that. I mean, gotta get some user-generated content.
I didn't give a brand. I just said go get you one. But yeah, now go get them. That's a way to love somebody. Because like I said, if they need that, they need that. Go get that. Be in.
What you doing?
Rollers, weed, gel.
What's the consequence?
Nails. Lip gloss. Get what they need. It don't matter. If they send you the picture, you get the picture.
That's it.
That's it.
Get the sanitary napkins.
Get the picture.
And say that sanitary napkin picture in an album. In his own album.
If your boo, to girlfriend, wife, anybody see that you that thoughtful about them, you got a little file folder that say but Bae's requested item.
Bae's request. You got a picture of a coffee, Starbucks coffee order.
You know the coffee.
Right?
So
you know what I'm
good.
saying? You got the sanitary napkins. You got your favorite Thai spot order. Alright. You know, she like the oat milk, sir.
Yeah, oat milk. Not that cow's milk.
Hilarious.
Yeah. That'd be real sweet.
Right.
That's something.
I mean, she pull up and get the condoms if y'all do the condoms route. Or she get the Advil. If your tummy hurt, you get the pep. Whatever. Like what? It's just
Whatever
very.
it is.
It's always been very bizarre.
It's
to
loving.
me.
Just get it.
That's what it is.
Move on.
It's loving.
Next up.
Boom.
So,
right here, my wife.
got it. My wife thinks coming out the shower naked is initiating sex. I don't. Simple solutions.
Simple solutions.
You got Mr. Something?
It's not, big dog. It's not. I'm right there with you. Let me clarify something here. So
you do not.
He says my wife thinks coming. She is thinking I'm out the shower naked. It's time for sex. Sexy time. He's like, that's not how I think sex is being initiated. Right.
Okay.
All right. I'm affirming that.
You agree that
just
that
because Katoya comes out the shower naked, I am not thinking she is like, sexy time.
But
sexy
naturally,
time.
you do think it is. Like you think that would be a clear initiator.
For humans?
Yeah. For
humans?
most people. Like for you, if you were to come out the shower.
If I'm coming out the shower naked, because I don't like to be naked. So if I'm being naked at any extended period of time, I'm like, hey, what's popping, right? But if Katoya comes out the shower, she's naked, she can stay naked for weeks on end and like not be bothered and concerned. I don't think in my mind that she is like, oh, hello. She might, like randomly, but in general, I think just knowing her almost 17 years here being together, it's just like I enjoy and appreciate my body and I enjoy nakedness. So like I'm not trying to necessarily initiate anything. That word is a key word. Initiate. I don't think she's coming out the shower with a towel on, initiating sex.
I think the most routine thing I do is shower, oil. You know, in the summer I massage my leg. Like it's a whole thing.
Yes.
No, that's fair, and I agree. I think that this is a really good answer to the simple solution because we are two different people.
Two different people.
So if Damon comes out the room naked, I know that means something for him, right? Like it doesn't really initiate to me, but I know for him in his brain, he like, this is what I'm going for. Like, would love for this to take place. I'm available, and I'm like, Dad, I understand you naked. You know, you come out with your underwear, all right, it's optional. I got it. I got what. Like I understand his mentality. You know, it's a mentality thing. Like it's not like it's like a. It's an implied. What's the just
gesture?
Yeah, it's like an implied like something. What's the nonverbal communication?
Nonverbal communication.
And then, but for me, it does not communicate the same thing.
It does not.
So mine is just I'm just naked now.
Naked.
Feel free to try, or maybe we can. But it's no signals.
No sparks are being flown. That's true. And I said on the podcast, I think once, that I'm anti-casual nudity. So like I don't I don't like when Victoria's doing her thing and she's chilling. She's doing the nails, doing her massage. She's nude. Listen, whatever it is, whatever you're doing, I'm not like, yo, rev them up, rev them, start your engines.
He will.
I'm not really
looking.
He
will, be like, hey, this the time. What we doing?
Where occasionally, it's on at highest is occasionally, but I am mentally like, all right, I'm not even really gonna look that way. I'm not really gonna look that way. Like when grandma used to be like, don't come in this kitchen because you ain't eating nothing. Why am I gonna go in the kitchen? The dressing there, but I can't eat the dressing out to dinner. Don't go in the kitchen. That's how I feel.
You make it sound so bad.
No, I'm just saying.
Also, not
fellas
always the most opportune time just because I am naked.
That's all I'm saying. Because you could be over here ironing your clothes, checking out your phone,
please stop.
right? Getting ready to work out. You could be transitioning clothing.
Okay.
There's a lot of things.
I thought you was going to get like 6 unrealistic.
No, I'm just saying people in general.
No, it is true. But what it goes down to is what y'all understand about each other. So if you like both ends, if you like I came out the shower naked and she like let's go, or vice versa.
Versa.
It's about understanding somebody's comfortability just being naked or nude or whatever, because that's really what's happening after the shower.
That's really what's happening after showers. So really, the communication about initiation is such an important conversation with couples.
It is.
Because it's ever changing from sex drives. Sex drives are going to change. Seasons of life.
Yep.
Pregnancy, not pregnant. Good attitudes, bad attitudes, right? There's so many factors that go into it. So something that could have initiated year 1 through 4, now you're in year 9, 14, 17, that maybe ain't the trick no more. You know what I'm saying? You were 25, now you're 37. You know what I'm saying? You may not be initiating the same type of way. So it's really, is a really important conversation to keep having, because I think we are in a better, healthier spot probably from 3 years ago, right? Communication-wise, sexually, yada yada, because those conversations had to keep happening, so that we could be more on the same page.
Yeah.
It's important. Because year 1 through year 4, I was like, what was my go-to?
I was doing all kinds of stuff that did not mean initiation.
Lights off in the bed. Like, it was real.
I turned the lights off.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? That just meant it's time to go to bed.
Right? I was like, the lights are low. It's a 1-bedroom.
Maybe we had a dimmer.
Hello.
But what I should have done was accept that meant what that meant for him. And so therefore I knew what the tone of the evening should be. But it was more like that ain't initiating to me. But the issue at that time was also you coming on, like you actually.
There's a physicality.
Starting the
physicality of it.
Right. It was almost like I set it up right. You coming for me?
You saw the candle, right? There's a candle.
But what about me?
There's a candle. No, but the candle.
Yeah, blow that out. That's so funny. That's years ago. But it was just like, I just want to, I want to be pursued in this. But you're like, but I'm pursuing already. Because I turned the lights off.
Turn the lights off.
I was like, I don't know if we ever really just said physicality. Like, that meant something more than just like the mood.
Right.
But you got to understand your person.
Because sometimes there could be several steps that happen beforehand too.
Yeah.
Right?
And those are part of those steps. But what's going to happen with the let's go?
Let's go. Because sometimes you want to go 0 to 100.
Yeah.
And so you got to help your team get there. Right? Because they probably got out the shower, like, okay, I'm feeling in the mood. And the other person could be working, watching TV, doing whatever, right? Not mentally in the mood. So,
yep.
You got to communicate. You got to talk about sex. If you didn't listen to our last 5 weeks, our last 5 episodes, talk about sex, y'all.
It's important. It's okay.
There it is. Another one down.
Simple Solutions. Jamie and Katoya, yes or no? Let us know. That was nice.
That was pretty good right there. We just out here flowing right here. We got to throw a few of those up on Instagram. If you don't know, that's where the fun is happening. That's where the conversation continues. Check us out. Follow us over on Instagram. Sum It Up Sumners. Sum It Up Sumners. That's what it is. SUM, just in case you're wondering here. We appreciate y'all as always. Rocking with us. Damn Katoya. See y'all soon.